sends a message that every Nigerian know that Mele Kyari is a problem to the government of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And we must all join our vote to support the president and to call on the National Assembly for us to muster all the resources of our pressure to ensure that Mele Kyari is removed, so that this oil industry, which is where Nigeria anchors its hope, can work. It cannot function under him. He has been given time, he has failed. He will fail again. Just to get one out of the refineries working, he has promised for 5 years.
That enough is enough for the existence of Mele Kyari of the NNPC. He has been there for quite some time now, and we have discovered that Mele Kyari, his whole interest is to sabotage the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. NNPC has 4 refineries and none is working. And some time ago, we were very surprised seeing NNPC celebrating a private individual refinery, which is Dangote Refinery. Until date, time without number, NNPC will come out, they will tell Nigeria that refineries will work so time. Last year, they told us December. From December, they shift to April 2024. April 2024, they now said August. From August, they said September. And now, we are now in November. Enough is enough. We have addressed press at countless times. We have been calling on his Mele Kyari's resignation, and he has refused to resign as the GMD NNPC. And Mele Kyari has created hardship in Nigeria. Unimaginable. We have never experienced this. In less than 60 days, NNPC has adjusted the pulp price in the high side for more than 3 consecutive times. And we are now asking, are we in a banana republic? The way and manner Mele Kyari is administering the NNPC, we are not comfortable. He's sending a wrong signal. And now we have discovered, and we have been calling on Mr. President at the National Assembly that enough is enough. It's our time Mele Kyari should excuse us. The aim why we are here is we are calling for the removal of Mele Kyari with immediate effect. We started this process yesterday. We are here today. And tomorrow we are still coming out. At where Mele Kyari will leave, that is where we will leave the street. And this is Abuja today. And tomorrow we are expecting other states to join us on this call for Mele Kyari to be excused from NNPC. Mele Kyari must be sacked. He must be sacked now.
Yeah, Nigerian people, as you can see, we are here today under the auspices of APC Solidarity Forum, a committed youth group that is passionate about our great party, a party that is the most formidable party in the whole of Africa region. It is crystal clear that we, in our millions, join hands with other well-meaning Nigerians to go round the nooks and corners of this country to ensure the election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu based on the renewed hope agenda and his visible performances and philosophy of how he has turned around Lagos State to be the #1 economy in Africa. It is based on those records that we believe that if Mr. President is given the opportunity to pilot the affairs of this country, we have no doubt that Nigeria will be one of the great countries, not only in Africa, but in the whole world. Today, we have a position paper in which we have brought that we are submitted to the Senate President and Speaker of the House of Representatives. We want to call on all Nigerians to know that we are not out here for a hunger protest. We are not out here to shout that the president is not doing well. No, we believe that the president is doing well. But we also believe that in the government there are fifth columnists that are aimed at sabotaging the good work that the president is doing. We all know that today, almost over a year, NNPC has failed to remit a single kobo to the Federation account. No wonder at a point in time in the southeastern region, Governor Soludo said that oil money has finished. It's because the NNPC, under the guise of one fraudulent, what did they even call it? Undercover recovery, they no longer remit, NNPC no longer remit any cover to the Federation account. And it is equally worth noting that NNPC is owing importers $6 billion. Above all, this same NNPC, under fraudulent Mele Kyari, cornered Nigerian government $4 billion, which Nigerian borrowed in order to revitalize our refineries. Today, we are all aware, none of the refineries owned by Nigeria or NNPC is working. $4 billion committed to ensure the revitalization of Port Harcourt refineries, Kaduna and Warri refinery, they are not working, nothing, and the money has gone down the drain. We want to sanitize the government and to achieve the renewed hope agenda, then no one should be a sacred cow. I thought we call for the urgent sack of Mr. Mele Kyari, the GMD of NNPC.
Resolve. So there will not be any need to bore a matter that is clear. Just to state that Mele Kyari is serving a second tenure, and we feel that it's an injustice to this country, because we remember when he assumed position as GMD and NNPC, he made certain statements of what he will achieve, and some of them he gave timelines. After first tenure, he didn't achieve any of them. So we believe that even reappointing him, whoever advised Mr. President, was a wrong advice. And a year into that second appointment, we are still where we are. The same issues of corruption, the same issues of ineptitude, the same issues of promising that refinery will work, they will not work. Even now, it's constituted a roadblock, it's clear stumbling block against local refining. And we are asking if any of the persons in the leadership, Mr. President himself, the National Assembly leadership, there is none of them that will have Mele Kyari as a manager of his business that will allow him to stay 1 month. And so we have a call, because this place is called the People's Parliament. And we are here to pass the message that every Nigerian know that Mele Kyari is a problem to the government of Bola Tinubu. And we must all join our vote to support the president and to call on the National Assembly for us to muster all the resources of our pressure to ensure that Mele Kyari is removed, so that this oil industry, which is where Nigeria anchors his hope, can work. It cannot function under him. He has been given time, he has failed. He will fail again. Just to get one out of the refineries working, he has promised for 5 years. He has not started working, none of it. And so how many more promises will you have to deal with? So when we say that Nigeria has a problem, when a problem has been identified, the best thing is to deal with it. And that is what we are here to do. As people as APC people, we feel embarrassed that our own party will have to bear the burden of sabotage of the people within the system. And that's why we are calling on all stakeholders across parties and within our own party, who are the leaders of this National Assembly, to ensure that they join all the forces at their disposal, all the powers at their disposal, to ensure that Nigeria is let off this hook. Nigeria is frustrated, Nigeria is gasping for breath, and we should let this country breathe.